Like many people out there, I fell victim to one of the major complaints of the main story of Fable 3, and at the end of your year as ruler of Albion came much too quickly and surprised many people whose kingdoms were thus devastated and left barren. Fortunately, Lionhead Studios heard our pleas of how our Albions all collectively reek of loneliness and failure, or at least planned ahead knowing most of us would screw up running a country, and has released the Understone DLC for the launch price of only 400 Microsoft points or $5. Hey there everyone, this is Ray Carcillo for Classic Game Room, and the Understone is comprised of a cordoned-off underground city built by people who had long since become jaded with the surface world and had hoped that a couple of generations underground would set things straight. If you can prove yourself as a hero, though, once more, you may just have yourself a brand new, fully populated section of Albion to rule over. Aside from introducing the Understone with its own shops and houses to buy and rent out, as well as new quests, there are also 2 new games that you can keep playing in order to build up experience for those last few chests on the road to rule if you didn't already collect them all, as well as a slew of new guns to blow away your enemies. These 2 new side quests and minigames, the Shooting Gallery and Reaver's Wheel of Misfortune, are great ways to collect a lot of guild seals very quickly for all those other achievement whores out there who want to finish the road to rule. The Shooting Gallery is very straightforward and reminds me of the ranged weapons training regiment from the first Fable.
You've done this before. Bam! Ooh, good hit.
There are a series of moving targets scattered about the mercenaries' camp, and for 20 gold, you can try to beat the high score in order to win 2 brand new guns that should trump any you own up to this point. Reaver's Wheel of Misfortune, though, is where you can really rack up the experience and get 2 more new guns in the process, allowing you to replay over and over one of the more unpredictable scenarios from your rebellion building days. You enter Reaver's mansion and spin the wheel, just like you did when it was an entertaining trap for our favorite deviant captain of industry. This time you have to go 6 full rounds though, with a score multiplier coming into effect for each consecutive enemy killed without being hit.
He is dead, ladies and gentlemen. He is deceased. He is no more. He has shuffled off this mortal coil. Go on, little fella.
If you survive all 6 rounds, not only will you have likely earned the new guns, but probably a boatload of guild seals as well. If you include the 2 extra guns that come from Lionhead Studios just for purchasing the DLC, including of course the Full Monty pistol, oh those cheeky British, that's 6 possible new guns to wreak havoc in Albion with. The best part though for me is if you complete all these quests, including the Understone main quest, is that you'll earn a second chance in order to redeem yourself as a ruler, and to me, that alone was worth the DLC. Still though, there were a couple of problems. Minor lag here and there in the Wheel of Misfortune was a little disappointing, but overall, in terms of gameplay, graphics, audio, and whatnot, it's at the same level of the main game of Fable 3, so there's real no differences there. If you are a fan of Fable 3 and looking to redeem yourself and maybe repopulate your country a little bit, I highly recommend the Understone DLC for purchase.